I want everybody to run their finger under she's a nurse and works a lot of early morning shifts. What do you notice about that print there?
Wait.
What do you notice? Brock, what do you notice?
There's little lines like that going on.
Do we know, what are those called?
I think
Austin, what are those called?
parentheses.
Yeah! What is the author doing there? Why is she using parentheses? What is she doing? What is the author doing? Zeke?
She's not really saying it, but she's like saying it in her head.
Okay. Austin, what are you thinking?
Like describing it in a deeper way.
Okay, so she's describing it in a deeper way. Carson?
It's like he said that. The author said that because they might want people might want to know like what job does she do and when like she was early in the morning so
Carson.
something like
You're right, buddy. Yeah, Carson hit that right on the head. The author used parentheses to provide or give more information to the readers. Because it says, my mom gets tired of working. It provides us more information by telling us what her mom does for a job. Does that make sense? What
Yeah.
authors use parentheses for? It's to give more information. Okay. Not that I don't like outdoorsy things. Earlier this summer, I raised a butterfly, and I love planting things. But I want to do, but what I want to do when I'm tired is sit by a pool. Hiking is hard. What do you notice about that print? Everybody, put your finger under hiking is hard. What do you notice about that? What's the author doing there? Reese, what's the author doing there? Well, what do you notice? Is this
the word hard is
the word hard is slanted, and
I think they're doing like something because like they're like making like when you're saying like hard sometimes you say it like hard different from like the rest of your sentence.
okay,
The author's trying to get it to kind of stand out a bit.
okay. Zeke? It's not bolded. We call that italicized. Do you know why it's italicized? Austin?
No, I was raising my hand for something else.
What were you gonna say?
It has a exclamation mark because he's saying it in like a loud voice.
Okay. Carson, what are you thinking?
I know I have like but I don't know what it's called because it's like they might be talking like it's probably the same language as us, but it's probably like by still it's probably like talking like in a different voice.
Okay, is she talking here? Is that dialogue?
Yeah. No.
Is it?
No.
It's not dialogue, so what is the author doing? Ada?
It's first person because she's saying it and the author saying it. Well, like the author or her.
She's thinking, friends. That's why it's slanted, because the author is showing that the character, she's thinking. She wants you to know that she's like, ugh, hiking is hard. That's what she's thinking while telling this. I'd more likely take a vacation from hiking than I would go hiking on vacation. But there, Mom was standing in the kitchen with a map in one hand and a tent pole in the other. She was poking me with the pole as I tried to eat my toast. Mom, seriously? I don't want to go camping. I want to ride my bike and go to the pool. I whined. And I already reserved a campground for us. It's not the back country, and it's only for 3 days. Mom stopped poking me with the tent pole. What do you notice about that print right there? What's happening? Calvin? What's happening? Okay. What's happening right there? Rudy, what's happening right there?
Anne tries to convince her mom she doesn't want to go on the camping.
Okay. Okay. I want you to look at the print. Focus on the print. What's happening with the print? Liam?
There's dialogue, and then there's a speaker tag at the end.
Okay, there's dialogue and there's a speaker tag. Can everybody point to the speaker tag? And the mom seriously. Find the speaker tag. And the mom seriously sentence. Where's the speaker tag? What is the speaker tag? What is the speaker tag? Sawyer, can you share what the speaker tag is? Wind is the speaker tag. Carson?
I think she was one who said it, like, not to, a lot of people just, be sad, so she kind of wants to, whine.
What do you know about whining?
Like you're crying.
Okay, maybe crying a little bit, begging, and
They're like, begging. And maybe, we need bug spray.
okay, yeah. What else do you notice about that dialogue? What else do you notice about that dialogue? All of it. What do you notice? How it's structured, how it's paragraphed. What do you notice about that? Lucy? Okay, yup, there is quotation marks. But what do you notice about each person that's talking? Carson? Okay, so they were alternating who was talking. But if you look at Mom, seriously, I don't want to go camping. I want to ride my bike and go to the pool, I whine. And then going down to the next paragraph, what do you notice about that? Carson?
It's like switching characters.
Yeah, so with the dialogue, they're going to a new paragraph every time the character is switching. So first, Mom was talking, then who was talking? Or first Anne was talking, and then who was talking? Then the mom was talking. Alright, let's start at ugh, I hate bugs and I hate sleeping on dirt. I knew I was being a pain, but I said it anyway. That's what bug spray and sleeping pads are for. The case was closed. Mom said we're leaving the next day, Friday, and I went upstairs to pack a bag while she went to the grocery store. I forgot to tell her to get marshmallows, I thought, as I angrily shoved a sweatshirt into my duffel. If I'm going to be outside in the woods, I at least want to make s'mores. Figures I'd forget something like that. And Mom's such a health nut, there's no way she'd buy them on her own. What do you notice about that? What do you notice about that? What do you notice about that paragraph?
The house one.
Mm-hmm. Austin?
Shades of meaning.
Okay, there's a little bit of shades of meaning in there. Can you point out where, Austin?
Health nut.
Health nut. Her mom's not actually a nut, is she?
No.
What does that mean to be a health nut?
Like,
What does that mean, Keelan?
To be like you don't really like you want to be all healthy and other people to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't when you go to the grocery store you don't buy candy, you buy fruit and vegetables.
Exactly. I want you to look at the print of that though. Focus on the print. What do you notice about that? What is she doing? I forgot to tell her to get marshmallows. How is that print? different than the other prince in the story? What is she doing there? Anne?
Thinking?
She's thinking. How do you know that?
Just like, cause she's saying I and it's like, just kind of like, it just seemed like if you're like following along with the rest of the story, it just seemed like she'd be kind of whispering to herself.
Okay, nice job. How else do you know that? Lucy?
Said I thought that.
Okay, it says I thought, so the author's telling you. Brock?
It's slanted.
The words are slanted. What do we call those when we see slanted words? Does anybody remember? Zeke, do you remember?
I was going to say something else.
Pause. I'm gonna come back to you. What do we call those slanted words? Carson?
Just something like,
Liam?
that she's thinking.
Okay, yep. And
We call them slanted words.
everybody say italicize.
Italicize.
So italicize is normally when the author wants us to know that the characters are thinking.